Alright guys, this is what I'm doing today. I put in my reservation for my Model 3 a long time ago. My reservation came up, so I can go and I can order my Model 3. But right now, I currently have an M5 BMW, which I love. I also have a CLS 63 AMG, which is an amazing car in its own rights. Both are phenomenal vehicles. Here's the deal though. 2 cars, a lot of money in insurance. I can only drive one car at a time. I'm thinking to myself, if I want to get the Tesla, I either need to get serious about the Model 3 or I need to start looking at the Model S. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try to make my mind up and decide which one I want to buy. And I brought you guys along for the ride. So stick around and find out exactly which Tesla car, if any, I'm going to go with. So here we are, just moments before our 1:30 appointment. And what we're doing is we're test driving not just the Model 3, but we're test driving the S as well. Because basically the way that I look at it is I can get a completely brand new upgraded Model 3 for about the same price as a baseline, lightly updated, used with 25 to 40,000 miles on the Model S. So I'm thinking it might be worth it to get the lesser vehicle, but take advantage of all the upgrades and all the technology. And that's what we're here to try to decide today. Which car is going to be best for us? For me. Alright, here's the car we're test driving. And this is the big difference right here is the trunk. Not the big difference, but a difference. My bag is going up here. Look at that. There it is. So just got done test driving the Model 3. My initial thoughts about it's a little snug on the inside, which could be resolved by me shrinking. So that could always help a little bit. But I think it's definitely a contender. When we got on the back roads and can't tell you his name due to confidentiality and non-disclosure. So we're going to call him Reron, the guy going on the test drive with me from Tesla. When Reron said, okay, we're at the launch pad, floor it. So I'm like, okay, let's floor it. So and there wasn't a where there should have been. There should have been an engine, but there wasn't because it's electric, right? So it was really smooth. It went quick. There was no bumps. I think it's a pretty solid car. And the one that we are driving now is the Model 3 Performance. So it's got all the little upgrades in it, as far as I know, when it comes to the performance, the driving assistance, the autopilot. That software is not out yet, correct? Thumbs up or thumbs down? He can't talk. Thumbs down. So the autopilot's not out yet, but you can pre-order it. Autopilot's out, but full autonomous driving is not out. But you can pre-order it for $3,000, or you can pay $5,000 after the fact. And that is basically a software update. You don't even have to bring it in to get it worked on. You pay for it, and then it OTAs itself directly into the car, because it comes with its own Wi-Fi, correct? Yes. Reron can't talk. He can't talk because of disclosures. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the Model SP P stands for performance.
What? No.
Just starts making faces. What do you think this one compared to the 3 that we just test drove?
I don't know, babe. We haven't test drove yet.
Which one do you think I would like more?
Well, whatever is the most expensive one.
The most, okay. Great.
Gosh. Look at this.
Here we are inside the Model S P100. The P stands for performance, and you know, all this stuff, it's on the internet. I'm not telling you nothing new. So the interior looks more spacious, more room. It's got a glass roof, kind of like Willy Wonka in the elevator was made of glass. So I'm interested to see the handling difference and the performance difference from this to the Model 3. So we're going to go ahead, get on the test drive, get back to the launch pad. We're going to take off, and then I'll come back and do some wrap-up thoughts on the comparison between the two and which one I think is for me. Okay, slight change in plans. We got inside an S100 and then realized that wasn't the P100. So we then decided to jump inside of this one and take this one for a drive, because that's the one I'm comparing them against, the performance models. So this one actually has the highly coveted ludicrous mode. You hold it down and then something happens.
Hold on tight. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen.
This happens. And it says, look at this. It gives you an insult. Yes, I want my mommy, or yes, bring it on. So we're big boys, and we're gonna bring it on. So there it is, guys. We're gonna go get it. We just finished the test drive of the SP100D. But so the difference between that car and this car is, like, in the ludicrous mode, I actually feel like that car would give me motion sickness because of how powerful it is. So I had asked Rerun if I can get up to 140, 145 without being in ludicrous mode. He said I could. So that's not a deal breaker. That just means that I just leave the puke mode off, because I think that's what it would do, is it would eventually make me puke. And we don't need the puke. We have some options. We've got some good contenders for the operation consolidation, because that's what I need to do, is consolidate 2 cars into 1. So today was a big day for me. What actually happened is I became intimately aware that I either need to cash in on my reservation I have for the Model 3, or I need to let it go and get my deposit back. You went on the adventure with me, you saw everything, and just to go ahead and give you a recap and kind of let you know, after the dust settled, emotions calmed down, decisions were made, discussions have been had, and now I'm like, what I can share with you is my trip to Tesla today was a giant fail. And this is why. And I know you're thinking, Aaron, you loved it. It was great. It was amazing. You had fun. It was a blast. You met cool people. You've got like 10 new subscribers to the channel because I told everybody about it. And they all subscribed to the channel so they could get notified and see this video when it comes out. And the point of that is this. I made friends. But today was a giant failure for me. I went into this decision with basically 2 high-end luxury sports cars that I need to consolidate down to 1. And I thought going the route of the Tesla Model 3 was gonna do it for me. I thought to myself, let me max out the Model 3 performance model, get all the bells and whistles, all the colors I want, max it out, and then I'll be okay. It's an amazing car. It's a great car. But for myself, I felt a little too snug in it. Kind of like, this isn't what I'm used to. I'm used to having room. I'm used to more trim. I'm used to more luxury. And this is just me being spoiled. That's all it is, right? There are people that would look at either one of my cars and think, wow, I would love to have one of those cars one day. But for myself, I put myself in a predicament. I've ended up with 2 amazing vehicles and I only need 1. So my goal was to
trade them both into Tesla, get the Model 3, and I would be happy, easy peasy. Let's make this ride. Let's have some fun. But that's not what happened. And I'm there and I'm aware that I'm not a Model 3 guy. I'm just not. I'm a Model S guy. And I test drove that Model S. And I'm like, this is amazing. I love this. I want this. It's great. There's more trim. There's more stuff on the inside for me to touch and feel in compartments. And I'm like, I like it. And it's got some amazing power. However, I am not willing to pay $100,000+ for the car I want. So two things need to happen. One, I either need to change which car it is that I want, or two, I need to look for a used one. And new really isn't the route for me. But I still have this Model 3 reservation, and I either need to cash it in or I need to let it go and take my money back from Elon. So what I decided to do is I threw in the trade on Gabe's cards. It's another car that we have. It's an ML63 AMG. Gorgeous car, phenomenal, mint condition, but it's got 100,000 miles on it. But it's ML63 AMG, turbocharged, all that amazing stuff. And they threw it into the little computer and they said, we'll give you 25 grand for it. I'm like, holy smokes, 25 grand? So I call up, I'm like, Gabe, you're getting a Model 3. So that was the end result. We're gonna get the Model 3, but for Gabe. And it works out great because, well, he's a realtor and all he does is drive. And me, I go to and from work, come home, and I make YouTube videos. So it'll benefit him more. It makes more sense for him to have the Model 3, for him to have a Tesla right now than for me. Which, my trip to Tesla was a giant fail. I went in with 2 cars, I'm coming back with 2 cars. So more will be revealed. I'll probably end up putting one up for sale in the very near future. Until then, that's all. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so right now. Got a really cool video right here about the upcoming Apple iPhone XS Max versus a couple other models and which one you should choose. So jump up there, click on another video, get some For the Tech love in your life, get it going, enjoy the feels, feel good, love good, give it to other people, pay it forward, have fun, go in your drawers, go behind your closet, go under your closet. Get your old electronics, polish them up, shine them up, dust them off, give them to someone that doesn't have them, put a smile on someone's face. And you know we are doing a giveaway, that is right. In the description below, there's a link. In the link, there's several ways for you to enter the giveaway. Go ahead and click the link. Get entered into the giveaway. Let's have some fun. Let's try to hit 7,500 subscribers. And for the love of tech, namaste.